Missouri Tigers and the Buffaloes of Colorado. Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler, and with me, as always, Kirk Herbstreit and the coach, Lee Corso. Today, we look to piece together the bowl and championship pictures.
Colorado has a sensational quarterback on their side who's a true leader. I think just his presence in the huddle alone gives this team a spark. And Brad, I think that's going to be the difference in this football game.
All right, well, we're ready for the coin toss, brought to you today by Coke Zero. Colorado is lined up for the opening kickoff, so here we go. There goes the opening kick. He's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 41. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll start this drive at the 41-yard line. First down, 10 to go. The defensive backs moving in closer. A little handoff. They bring him down in the backfield.
From a defensive coordinator standpoint, it can really help out your scheme when you get excellent run support by the corner.
Not only does this kid tell him not to throw to his side, he's telling him not to run to his side. Yo.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 41. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Tipped away. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 49. They come out with 4 wide out. Back to pass. And it's caught. And they make the stop at the 43-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. 3 wide outs to the left side. Throw, he caught it, and down he goes around the 38-yard line. Nice pass there, and the quarterback was under a lot of pressure from the defense.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it. Keep moving the defense back.
Single set backfield. Back to pass. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense.
Good job there by the defense to get a hand on it.
It was, Kirk, but when you're going out for a pass and the ball is in the air, you need to go after it and come down with it. You just can't watch the defender bat it down.
He might have a chance. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. They just keep moving the chain.
Bit by bit, my friend. It starts with the short pickups on 1st and 2nd down, and then you get the rest on 3rd down. In the process, you start to wear the defense down, and that's when you break the big one.
They go with a run, and they got him for a loss.
This kid is something special. You got to have a certain kind of mentality to play the linebacker position.
Man, is that ever true, Coach? If you want to be the best linebacker, you have to be able to do it all. Cover the receivers, bring down the running backs, take on blocks, rush the quarterback, and sometimes call the plays for the defense.
Looks for his running back, incomplete.
That ball should have been picked off.
This quarterback had too much faith in his arm that time.
Well, that confidence almost led to a change of possession. His man wasn't even close to being open.
Going with the shotgun here. Dumps it complete over the middle. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. They couldn't get the first down.
Well, here they were hoping to get a few extra yards after the catch. Give the defense credit. They held him short.
These guys will give them that rinky-dinky play all day long. You need more than that if you're going to get a first down on these guys.
And here's the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And this one's away. He'll return it from the 6. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. Time to see how this offense does as they come out onto the field for the first time today, losing by a field goal.
They've been waiting all week to get back out on that field. Let's see if they can get something going right off the bat here.
They'll bring him down at the 35-yard line. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. The defense comes out with 5 defensive backs this time. Gives it right side. He's tackled at the 43. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that could beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brad. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
They'll keep it on the ground again. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Going with the shotgun here. He's scrambling. Throws it deep. And we got an injured player on the field. And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10. New running back now into the backfield. To the right and tackled immediately. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 14. They come out with 4 wide out. On the pass, touchdown. So it's the running back who shows off his hands on the touchdown.
It's such a bonus to have a back who can contribute to the passing game.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado to kick. Here's the kick. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. A good job on their last drive, getting 3. Let's see if they can get some more on this drive.
Yeah, there was no lack of offense on that last drive.
Yeah, they took the ball right up the field. This defense needs to find a way to slow these guys down.
The defensive back's moving in closer. Throws complete, and he's stopped immediately. 4 yards gained.
They only gained about 4 yards on that play, but they're still moving the ball forward.
2nd down and 6. Ball on their own 39. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They go with the run. Tackle at the 39. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
That was a great tackle. The defender seemingly came out of nowhere and put a big hit on the ball carrier.
And we got a new man in there, running back. And he's taken down at about the 41. And a pretty smart call right there.
You're absolutely right. The reason why this play worked is that the play action throws the defense just... to allow the receiver to get open.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 41. The defensive back's moving in closer. Tackled for a loss. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. The junior makes the catch. He's pushed out of bounds around the 43-yard line.
They're moving in the right direction, and that's all that matters. Well, that and the final score.
Well, and now this is going to bring up a pretty difficult 3rd down.
Got a man. Watch out here. Brought down around the 36-yard line. 4th down.
Yeah, they just didn't get enough yardage on that pass.
I actually like the play call here by the offense, but the defense does a nice job of shutting it down that time. Great play recognition by the D.
Might have been some early movement up front.
Dead ball. One start on the offense.
He got confused on the snap count.
Yeah, but that's just lack of concentration.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. And that'll do it. Very good first quarter of action. Our score here at Farrett Field is Colorado 7, Missouri 3. They're packed in tight on the line. Heading for the corner. He's knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Fires complete over the middle. Nice little pitch and catch with a wide out.
The quarterback and receivers spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
They line up in the jumbo set. They hand it off again. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. It's 2nd and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws it. And he can't make the catch. It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Under pressure. Intercepted. And down he goes at the 38. Great catch by the linebacker, but not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
1st and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. And a new halfback checks into the game. And the safety with the interception.
This safety always seems to be in the right place at the right time. It's no surprise that he comes up with the interception here.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 39. They come out in a goal line set. Handoff, and he's met in the backfield.
This is a fabulous job by the linebacker of shedding a block and getting into the backfield.
Yep, the offensive line left the ball carrier out to dry there. Without better protection, he won't be able to go anywhere.
He's going to try and scramble. They got him, and it's intercepted. Looking for the corner. Here's an opening. To the 20. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown.
Oh, that's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Don't remind me, Coach, but I really think that was a great defensive play. He made a nice jump on the ball and took it to the house.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. He makes the PAT. Missouri ready to kick this one off. And this one's away. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And he's taken down at the 44. It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
I can't stress enough how much that turnover really turned this game around.
That's why turnovers are usually the biggest difference in close games. Actually, any game for that matter.
They're packed in tight on the line. Tries to get around the corner. And they make the stop at the 45-yard line. He picks up a yard on the play.
The running back just didn't have any room to move, Kirk.
That's because the defense called the blitz at the right time. They were able to come after the running back before he went for big yards.
Pressure coming, and he's sacked.
Just a great job of getting to the quarterback there.
This young player is an excellent pass rusher. He uses great speed and technique against blocks, and he's always in the opponent's backfield.
You know, Coach, that was his 5th sack this year.
Feeling the pressure. And it's intercepted. Has some daylight. And the safety's all alone, and no one's going to catch him. Touchdown! There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. He splits the uprights for the extra point. Missouri gets set to kick this one away. And it's off. Brought down at the 38-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
They better put some points on the board here, Kirk. Otherwise, the floodgates might be opening soon.
Well, they could start by just not turning the ball over here, Coach.
They give to the tailback. Makes it out to about the 46. A gain of 8 on the carry. They're packed in tight on the line. Tackle around the 47-yard line.
Good call running for the first down when they needed only a few yards.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Brought down at the 35. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
He's on the run. He's under pressure. And he's hit before he could go anywhere. A nice completion there.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that defense has got to adjust their coverage a little bit. They can't continue to let this happen.
Lee, you're right. They've got to mix it up. Try to confuse the timing of this offense.
It is a very dangerous-looking throw going across his body. But they got the results they wanted. It was a good pickup.
So they go on the ground and pick up another first down.
Yo, nice run and good job to keep the chains moving.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'll be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
They go with a run. Touchdown. The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The offensive lineman just pancaked the defense on that one.
Here's the extra point to draw within 3 points. He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado to kick this one off. And this one's away. From the 5-yard line. What a collision. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The defensive backs moving in closer. Missouri is up a field goal. He goes out of bounds around the 30-yard line. They pick up 2 yards on the play-action pass.
This junior wide receiver had absolutely no room to run after the catch. Good play by the defense.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
It could be that the offensive coordinator is trying to lure the secondary in to play more press coverage. And then they'll try to take advantage by going deep. Those safeties better be ready.
Throws this one out to the left. It's batted down, incomplete. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. Fourth down, and they're ready to punt this one away. Missouri holds a field goal lead. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He's out to the 30. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, and he finds a wall. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
You're right, Brad. Not only was that a horrible play in terms of yards picked up, but also, as you mentioned, in terms of all the time that may be wasted.
Now he's scrambling. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up.
The offense calls a timeout.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 46. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. Back to pass. He's wrapped up for the sack.
This guy at defensive end can really play.
He uses excellent technique to get by the blockers and slide into the backfield.
And that's 3 and out. Nothing going on that series. Punts it away. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 46-yard line. They've got trips bunched on the left. Caught, and he's hit immediately.
I like how this kid can use the sideline just as well as he can make plays in the middle of the field.
That's right, Kirk. They call that versatility.
That's right, Coach.
From the gun. Caught, and he's hit immediately.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
The defensive backs moving in closer. They line it up with 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. Missed him.
Number 4, the intended receiver on the play.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 32. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Back to pass. We've got a great game here, folks, as we reach the end of the first half. Our score here at Barrett Field is Missouri 17, Colorado 14. Missouri ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. Fielded at the 4. They'll bring him down at the 29-yard line. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground with the tailback. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. They come out in a goal line set. And they'll run him again. And he just got drilled. He picked up a first down on that run, Coach.
Yep, and you know, if you can pick up a few more first downs on the ground like that, it will really open up the play-action pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. There's a player shaken up on the play. So the sack makes this a second and long. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. He's on the run. Here comes the pressure. And it's picked off. It's the safety. He's taken down at the 34-yard line.
Oh, man, what a pick. This guy really has a nose for the football.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 34. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. The halfback with a carry. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. What an incredible display of absolute speed.
I'll tell you what, if you give this guy an inch of daylight, he's going to take it to the house before you can even blink.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Missouri lines up for the kickoff. He kicks off. He'll return it from the 6. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. He rolls left. Stays in bounds and made a nice catch. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how do you like that quarterback? Whew, what a throw. He just had the right touch on that football.
Lee, you're right. Beautiful looking pass there by the young quarterback.
So they're going to try to determine if the receiver had possession and was inbounds or not.
Wow, that was a very close call. I think this is a good review from the booth.
So after the review, the verdict is that it was no catch.
They missed it on the field, but that was a bang-bang play. The important thing is they got the call right.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. He gets the pass away. He just floated that one up there, Kirk.
Well, the ball hung up there a little bit. Quarterback has to be careful throwing that type of pass because they're vulnerable to interceptions. You almost saw it right there.
The defense is in the nickel. He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. Dives, and he's down. And a big run on 3rd down.
Good job there by the offensive line, allowing the runner to get some good yardage.
Lee, as you know, anytime you can move the ball like this, you're putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
They line up in the jumbo set. And down he goes at the 40. 7-yard play. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Again with a carry. And he's taken down at about the 31. They move the sticks after another 1st down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
Right back to the run game, and this time he's met immediately. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brad, it's almost like he ran into a brick wall on that play.
4 wide. He scrambled. Running out of time, and down he goes. Third down, and they need to get it to the 21. And we've got the backup in there now at running back. Waits till the last moment. That'll make it 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
It was a good hold by the defense on 3rd down. Now their punt returner will get a chance to make something happen.
Booming kick. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They give to the tailback. And he's tackled around the 26-yard line. That's a nice 6-yard gain. It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Another run. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. Almost eked out a yard on that one. They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Going over the middle, intercepted. Down the sideline.
Big surprise there, Kirk. Look who came away with the interception.
Big surprise. He's been doing it all year. In fact, that's his 7th interception on the season.
This kid has had a very good season. I mean, if he wasn't on the field, then this would be an entirely different team. What a great athlete he is.
It's 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. And they make the stop at the 9. 6 yards on the carry. They come out in a goal line set. And he's taken down at the 5.
And it's always a plus if you're able to pick up the first down with the running game.
It's power against power right now on the field. Both teams have their jumbo sets out there. Maybe got 2 feet on the play.
He wasn't able to get much there with that middle linebacker blitzing.
Yeah, the defense had all the holes plugged up there.
Looks to the end zone, interception. He can't spin out of that tackle, and he's brought down. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 5. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looking to throw. Throws, and it's knocked away. That was almost intercepted by the cornerback.
The impressive thing to me, guys, is how he was able to catch up to that ball.
Lee, that's incredible speed by that corner, but also the quarterback kind of helped him there by putting a little bit too much air under it.
Looks to pass. He airs it out. This one is batted away. And he was looking deep on that play.
Let me just say one thing. They are definitely not afraid to put the ball in the air. That time, they were lucky it wasn't intercepted.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws right, intercepted. Touchdown, Colorado!
Man, that was a super play by the defender. Excellent interception and an even better return for the score.
And the quarterback wishes that he could have that one back. Those are the kind of touchdown passes you don't want to throw.
To draw within a field goal. He makes the PAT. Colorado is lining up to kick this one off. He hits a booming kick. And he's taken down at the 26-yard line. It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
It was a great pick. He took that back just like a bad Christmas present. I love that one.
It was the quarterback that gave him a gift on that one. He needs to slow down and make his reads and hit those receivers.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Wow, that was the cornerback who got into the backfield there. How about that for some run support?
Well, when you've got a guy that can cover receivers and come in and make big hits in the running game, then you know you've got a special cornerback.
This guy can cover like a corner and hit like a safety. That is something special.
So it's 2nd and 12. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That interception breathes new life into this team.
I'm not quite sure I would have made that pass. It obviously wasn't open. This quarterback's got to be more conservative with the ball when they have the lead late in the game like this.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Give to the tailback. Tackle right around the 26-yard line. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. Second down, 3 yards to go. They're packed in tight on the line. They go with the run, and he's taken down behind the line. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
4 wide. Can't find anyone open. And he's taken down at the 19-yard line.
He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And the receiver was able to shake off all the defenders that were trying to cover him, and that really made it easy for the quarterback to pick him out and throw him the ball.
It's on the ground. Scoops up the loose ball. They turn the ball over to the defense with that fumble, and the head coach has got to be upset with his halfback after that one.
Any coach would be upset after his running back fumbles. The first thing a running back learns is how to grip and secure the football.
Well, hopefully he shakes it off and forgets about it. There's nothing he can do now.
So it's make or break time. Who's going to rise to the challenge? The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Caught by the sophomore. He's tackled at the 29.
Nothing but a slant route against one-on-one coverage. I'd like the receiver's chances in that situation every single time. Good-looking 1st and 10.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Goes over the middle, intercepted at the 30. Brought down at the 22-yard line. That interception puts them right back in the game.
I wouldn't have made that throw, and let me tell you why. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. There's no need to take big risks right now. Play conservative. Let your defense shut them down.
They line up in the shotgun. Looking to scramble down. He can't get away from the pressure.
Yo, can you say Defensive Player of the Week? This kid just picked up his 4th sack of the game.
You're right. What a game.
Great players come out and make great plays at the most important times. And in a game and situation like this, it's easy to see why this kid is so important to his team.
They're really fortunate to still have a shot at points.
That wasn't one of the prettiest passes I've ever seen. He's got to be relieved it wasn't picked.
I bet you that defender thought it was a pretty pass. Too bad it bounced off his hands. That should have been an INT.
Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Oh, I bet the defender wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, anytime you have a chance to end a drive, especially in your own end zone, you just got to make that play.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. And it's through the uprights. And with that field goal, we are all tied up.
Yeah, that was a clutch field goal without a doubt.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Colorado lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it away. He's to the 10. He got a lot of jersey on that play. Not too much argument about this call.
Holding on the receiver's team.
He looked like he had a handful of jersey on that one.
You know, you can get away with a little holding, but hey, you can't do that.
The offense will take over at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And he's taken down at about the 33-yard line.
What a heady move by this receiver. He ran his route, didn't get the football at first, saw that his quarterback was still alive, and broke off the route for a nice catch. The result, a 1st down.
They go with a run. That's a great tackle at the 35. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
And what a big hit by that defender. He laid a licking to him.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. we go at the 50-yard line. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
Well, they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
1st and 10. Ball on the 50. From the gun. Drops back to pass. And they make the stop around the 43-yard line. The pass good for maybe 7 yards.
That's a good completion. They didn't get the first down, but they picked up about 7 yards.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Interception off the deflection. What a crucial interception, and that'll change the whole landscape of this game.
Tie ball game in the 4th quarter, and this defense just came up huge.
And now is the time to take advantage. This offense still has a job to do. They need to put points on the board to break this tie. But wow, do we have a great game or what?
It's 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. And he's tackled around the 46-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Way to look it in. And on 3rd down, this offense finds a way to move the chains.
The hardest part about this situation is clock management. They want to score, but they don't want to score and leave a lot of time on the clock.
You're right, Coach. It's how you play these situations that separate the masterminds of the game with the average coaches.
And they get stopped after a short gain.
Yeah, the quarterback better get these guys to the line of scrimmage and hurry up.
Going with the shotgun here. He's going to try and scramble. What a collision.
If they keep this up, they're not going to see a 3rd down all drive.
Another catch for this wide receiver. He's getting very good separation during his routes.
Slides down, and they keep it on the ground and pick up the 1st.
Good 3rd down conversion right here. Not a real big play, but this gives them a new set of downs to work with.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to the air here and really attack this defense.
They line up in the shotgun. Now he tries to buy some time. It's complete, and he's taken down at the 21-yard line.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a 1st down.
Four wide. Takes a snap and rolls left. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 25. Well, he ran out of real estate that time, and they'll lose yardage.
When you're going to run the ball to the outside like that, you've got to make blocks to allow the runner to either cut back or turn it upfield. They didn't get it done there.
From the gun. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Decides to slide. Nice run there. I got to tell you guys, the offense is making things look pretty easy on this drive.
Yep, the defense just hasn't been able to make a play.
They could have shut them down a few times, but they just haven't been able to do it. Now it's time to step up.
Tied up here in the 4th. Now would be the time for a goal line stand. They'll be protecting that football after learning the hard way on their last trip to the red zone. He's tackled around the 4-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. They line up in the shotgun. Let it go, and it's caught for the touchdown.
What a huge touchdown. I can't believe that they're able to grab the lead with almost no time left on the clock.
That was a perfect lesson in clock management. They got into the end zone, and barring a small miracle, they will win this game.
adds the extra point. So with very little time remaining here in the ball game, our score, Colorado 31, Missouri 24. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He got all of that one. They'll bring him down at the 27. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
This is not an easy situation to have to take over with practically no time left on the clock.
Especially when you have to get the ball into the end zone, Coach. We'll be seeing the prevent defense from here on out.
And it's caught, and he's immediately tackled.
What a great play call there. They came right out of the gates and attacked the defense through the air on first down.
Yeah, it was a really nice gain on the pass. Let's see if they go back to the air again on the next play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 45. There are three wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. It's 1st and 10. The defense backs off on the coverage. Looking to throw. Completes it across the middle. Has some daylight. That tackle just sealed the deal. This one's in the books, and our final score, Colorado 31, Missouri 24. So as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Lee, what'd you think of this one?
Well, this one had me on the edge of my seat all game long. Colorado really got all they asked for and more in this contest. Great job by both teams.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us for this production of NCAA Football 09. It's been a lot of fun. We hope you'll join us again next time. So long, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.